Hello there!
And welcome back to another video! This week I'm going to be doing a Photoshop painting of my Animal Crossing character from New Leaf, just doing some fishing, starting out with some thumbnails and then I get to the painting. It's a really casual type of painting. Did it linelessly, it's just the brush strokes are kind of messy, but it's like a little whimsical scene that I'm very happy with. But I wanted to do this because I wanted to make a video about what I want to see in the Animal Crossing title that's coming up for the Switch. And I have a lot to say about this because I'm the kind of person who, when I don't play that many games, but when I play games, I play them for a very long amount of time. I get like super hyper invested in them. And Animal Crossing is one of those titles. It's Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Minecraft, recently Breath of the Wild, well, recently, like in the past year, but for me that's recently because I don't game that much, but when I game intensely. So I actually, my history with Animal Crossing, to just cover that for a little bit, is I played Wild World in middle school on my DS, and originally I had like no idea what it was. My brother, who typically introduced me to most of the games that I've grown up playing, he never got onto it, but I had a friend in middle school who played Animal Crossing and she told me to get it, and I was like, alright, and then I just like, it went by in a flash. Like I don't remember what happened, just a year went by and I was playing it every single day and it was amazing. I remember the first night I played, it was like 11 p.m. I was in my brother's room. My brother was kind of annoyed at me because he wanted to do, you know, I think he was like maybe 16 at the time. He wanted to just watch movies and movies that like I was too young to see or something or whatever. And I wanted to play the game and I wanted for him to be with me because it was so rare for me to get a game that he'd never played. So it was 11 p.m. and if you've never played Animal Crossing, you have stores that are in the game, and especially in Wild World you start off with like this little tutorial by running errands for one of the characters. His name is Tom Nook, and because it was 11 p.m. the store was closed, so I couldn't really, like, I started the game all excited, I went through like the cutscenes or whatever, and then I couldn't do anything. So from my first ever play session, I started time traveling. It's kind of ridiculous. So time traveling is when in the game you change your system's clock to tell the game that it's a different time from when it actually is, so that you can make things different, because Animal Crossing is a life sim where it goes in real time. So if it's Easter, it's going to be like an Easter type event in the game. If it's April Fool's, there's an April Fool's type event in the game, that sort of thing. So it's really dependent on what day it is and what time of day it is, because all the villages have schedules, all the stores open and close at certain times. There's some fish and bugs that you can only catch at certain hours and all those sorts of things. So the clock is very important to the game. And from the first time I didn't research this, I didn't look anything up. I wasn't as internet savvy back when I was all of like maybe 11 years old or something like that. I was like, right, everything's closed because it's 11. Let's turn the clock to 2 p.m. And yeah, so I just played Wild World like crazy, and then I skipped City Folk, and I don't know why I skipped City Folk because I have a Wii, but it just kind of slipped my mind. I didn't like get news. I wasn't following as much Nintendo news, but I think I would have played the ever-living crap out of City Folk as well. So fast forward, and New Leaf came out, and I'd gotten a DS, 3DS I mean, to play Pokemon X and Y. So I already had the system, and my high school friends were like, oh, let's get Animal Crossing, let's play together. And I was like, oh my gosh, I remember Animal Crossing, because it completely like disappeared from my mind. So I got New Leaf, and then I played so much more New Leaf. And again, I'm a time traveler. So I was like, it took me like 2 days to just get super advanced, because I was time travel like up to like 2 months forward and then go back to today and do it all over again. And also something that I did in my New Leaf save file that I never did or got the chance to do in Wild World was do paths around my town, and also like do color coordinated flowers. And I also created secondary characters. So I have my main Maya character, which is the person I'm drawing. in the video, but then I also have a secondary character who's Nana from the manga Nana. She's the punk rocker, not the sweet Hachi one. I also have Naruto and Grey Fullbuster from Fairy Tail, so they're separate characters with their own houses, and I decorated their houses after what I thought like they would sort of have that, like that kind of like role playing in my mind. And it was like a lot of fun. I must have spent over 400 hours with New Leaf. And so when I heard that a new Animal Crossing was coming for the Switch, I was like, oh my god, yes, Animal Crossing! And I already bought, well, I originally didn't have a Switch, but then I heard that the new Pokemon games were coming for the Switch, so I got the Switch, and I got the Switch with Breath of the Wild. And then since then I've got Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu, and Super Smash, and then I'm also playing Stardew Valley. And I started playing Stardew Valley because I started seeing people who covered Animal Crossing content doing Stardew Valley, and I just can't wait for Animal Crossing, and Stardew Valley's like tiding myself over until it comes out. But all this to say, I'm a very huge fan of Animal Crossing, even though I never played the GameCube one and I skipped the Wii one. I played the two handheld titles, and it kind of like the Switch is going to be the first kind of home console title of Animal Crossing that I'm ever going to play. But I only ever play my Switch handheld, so to me it's like continuing the trifecta or whatever. So there's a couple of things I really, really want to see in Animal Crossing Switch, and the first is more space. I want there to be more space within your town. I want there to be more like more of a town part where all the stores are. I want it to be larger. I want more beach. I want like more sub areas. Like in New Leaf there was the island. I want more stuff like that. I want more space to run around. I want more room for activities, basically. I also would like there to be like a way to stop, like, well, I know there's already a way to block people from moving into plots of land. You can put just a pattern or a path on your town to stop someone from moving in there, but like I want there to be like, instead of ways to block them, a way for you to designate where people are going to move in, so you can organize the town better. I also want there to be more like outdoor furniture. I want you to be able to put outdoor furniture like you can put in Pocket Camp, like not necessarily all over your town, but Pocket Camp is the mobile version of Animal Crossing. So I want there to be like areas which are like rooms but outside, so you can put little like installations of outdoor furniture, using furniture that you would be able to use inside your house, not just the public works projects, because I just feel like there's a huge missed opportunity for doing like little outdoor like Zen gardens or outdoor little patios kind of thing. I don't know, I just want to be that sort of a thing. What else do I want? I don't know, I'm just so excited, I can't wait. Having obviously more furniture, more clothing options. It might be nice to get more hair options and more face options. The character I'm doing in the drawing, which is the way that my character looks typically in the spring in New Leaf, this isn't actually one of the default hairstyles. It's like a wig that's got like this tiara thing and this like curly thing, and I picked that one for like, it's a wig, it's a hat in the game. I picked that one for my character always to be wearing because of the curls. I think that's the like longest possible looking hair. So I wish there was a possibility for characters to have longer hair. I also don't think that whether you're male or female should limit, like I think all hairstyles should go for both genders. That's just like a little thing. But yeah, I really want there to be a lot more hairstyles. Maybe a couple more face options, but I look up a guide online to find the face option that I like anyway. What else? Maybe if they introduce something, so between, I don't know if this was in City Folk, but in Wild World it wasn't here, and in New Leaf there was, you can go diving, so they added a whole new category of like creatures you can catch through diving. So I would love it if they invented something else that's similar, so a new category of, so you can catch fish, you can catch bugs, you can catch like shellfish by diving, and then you can do something else by doing something else. It would also be cool if like the museum was expanded. I really like, the museum is one of my favorite parts of the game, and I was like completely blown away by the fact that I was like able to complete it in New Leaf. Like I know I wasn't able to complete it in Wild World, but that was because I didn't have like the guides to like, with those really hard to find animals, I wasn't able to know like when they would show up to be able to find them. like I was able to do in New Leaf, but it'd be really cool if like there was just more to do with the museum. One thing, it is a little bit nitpicky, like in your catalogue, not the catalogue, your encyclopedia, you can see everything that you've caught. And so I would like there to be a little bit in that area for that it shows you whether you've donated it to the museum or not, because I know I've caught everything, but I'm not sure if I've donated everything, if that makes sense, because I'm just scared that there's something that I missed, having caught it but not like donated it or something like that. I don't know. I'm just so excited. I want this game to hurry up more than anything, more than all these features, all these little things. I just want this game to hurry up, even though I know chances are it's coming out in December, because the big release of like, there was, I think Mario Odyssey came out in December, Super Smash came out in December, Breath of the Wild came out in December probably, I don't know, December's so far away. And also in December I'm going to be back at school, so the game that is like the most time consuming thing of my life ever is coming out when I'm in the middle of my like end of year exams and stuff. So that's going to be lovely. It's like me deciding to pick up Breath of the Wild in like the end of September when all my midterm projects are coming around. But anyway, I'm really excited for this game. I really love this game. I'm a huge Nintendo fan. Let me know if you play Animal Crossing and stuff. Maybe we can trade friend codes so we can play together once the game finally comes out in the end of the year. What kind of features would you like to see in Animal Crossing? How much have you played of the other games? I don't know, I'm really excited about these games. One thing that I did see that a lot of people who are making this kind of video are wanting is to have villagers talk about more different things, and maybe like there is a like friendship stat that you can raise up with your villagers. I want that, like, it would be nice if they said different things and asked different things and interacted with you differently the higher friendship you have. And I know it's possible because games like Stardew Valley do that really well. But anyway, I can talk about this forever. This is a finished illustration. It's my mayor doing some fishing in a village with a lighthouse. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.